What's up, guys, and welcome to my unboxing of the amazing Yamaguchi Revoltech Venom. So last time I did the amazing Yamaguchi Revoltech Deadpool, and if you didn't watch that video, go check it out, because I learned that this sculptor, this Yamaguchi guy, he doesn't really care for human anatomy too much. And with Deadpool, it was a bit weird. I eventually managed to finagle it to look good. But with Venom, I'm not worried, because Venom, of course, the Blob, possessing Eddie Brock, or Flash Thompson, whomever it is, there's like other guys, I don't know, I'm not super into the comics, does not necessarily have to be held in by the human anatomy. So as such, I'm not too worried about how he's gonna look. In fact, I'm actually really excited. In fact, the guy's name is Yamaguchi Katsuhisa, so that guy's pretty cool. I actually really like how these figures look, and as such, I'm really excited to open this one up and take a look at what we got. So on the side here, we have, as you can see, a little picture of Venom doing one of his poses. On the back, we got some amazing English, including, there, an innocent. Hello, all X's, I'm Venom. I might have heard something about that. Yeah, and we're free! But of course, on the back, or bottom rather, we have one of my favorite catchphrases from him, which you hear in the Marvel games, which of course why I'm getting these figures. Marvel vs. Capcom Infinite looks really good. We are Venom, which is a great catchphrase. And on the side, you got a few more. You're interrupting my lunch. Just so long as you remember the battle. And I cannot read that bottom one. So, as such, let's open this guy up and take a look at what our Venom dude looks like. So, as I said, I'm mostly a Marvel game player. Oh, I ripped the box. Oh, that's embarrassing. I'm mostly a Marvel game player. I love Marvel vs. Capcom, and as such, really want him back as DLC. Oh, hey, look, there's the spider emblem, and there's some art. I really love the boxes for these. They do such an amazing job. So, let's open her up and take a look. So, we have here the figure, nothing on the top. Alright, let's take a look at the base figure, though. So, of course, we gotta take out all this plastic diaperage. But, that's a bit of a weird angle. Oh, I love how you can just totally dislocate his jaw, because honestly, for Venom, it makes a lot of sense. And that's why when like with Deadpool, I was like, oh man, it sucks that his anatomy is weird. But with Venom, it makes sense. You can just go wild with his arm posing and stuff. You know, go a little bit out. You know, dislocate shoulders, do all that stuff for great poses. And I'm already feeling that this is actually a bit harder to pose than with Deadpool. But you know what? The thing that I like, it holds the poses really well. Like, it's not gonna move very easily from that. On the back, you got the whole pattern, although it looks a bit weird considering they're not connected. Kind of have to connect. There you go. Shoulder blades in place. But let's start off by removing all this. Let's take off the leg. Oh, so we can remove that out of there. Bet you there's like some fancy technique for... Oh, I guess you don't have to remove it. But there's like probably some fancy toy collector techniques for removing all this. Then again, most toy collectors don't take them out of the box, which, unlike me, though I would hardly call myself a toy collector, so, because, you know, I do like to take them out. Oh, I broke his back. Ooh, listen to that. Oh, that's good. That's like some Gwen Stacy action, if you catch my drift. Hey-yo! I may not be the biggest fan of the comics, but you gotta know something if you want to be a top-tier Marvel player who can talk the talk and walk the walk. Okay, can we seriously get that out of there? That's fine. Good enough for now. You don't need to see that. Let's take a look at more of the figure. I'm sorry. Okay, so, as for articulation, we got, like, shoulders. We got, like, multiple shoulder joints. Got arms, you got hands, you got legs. You can move the legs up and down. He has little feetsies, as you can see, kind of skeletal, but they do they have, like, foot? Yeah, they have toe action. Wow. That's really good. Something about the way that these figures move that just looks so realistic, kind of. They do feature the, what didn't look good on Deadpool, but looks really good on him here. Can you get out of there? Seriously? Is the ridiculous zebra neck. Like, it's, not zebra, giraffe. It does look ridiculous and huge, but I actually kind of like how it looks on this Venom. Okay, I need to take all this crap off. One sec. Alright, so with all the garbage away, here we have Venom. So, I did play a little bit around with trying to pose him. I tried to recreate his Marvel vs. Capcom 2, like, idle pose, where he's all down, hunched over, mouth open, but he really doesn't stay. He's very top-heavy. This whole top, like, I mean, as he would be in real life, this whole top half is ridiculously heavy. Now, mind you, if he's standing, he can stay up pretty well if you pose him just right. I say as I don't get him to stand right now. If you take a look at his hands, he does have individual fingers that can move, which are ridiculous. So if you really want him flipping off Spider-Man, you can. Again, the mouth is crazy with how much you can kind of open it and close it, make him look like, you know, kind of a dumb fish guy, or make him right terrifying with having it totally unhinged. He does have a tongue joint, if you want to see what it's like to be vored by Venom. There you go. So as such, let's go take a look at some of the accessories he comes with now. So let's try and get him. Aha! There we go. Let's take a look at some of the accessories. So one of the things you do get is an alternate headpiece, which you can't really see because I'm not going to put it on, but it does give. Might as well. It does give him kind of a unique look. As I try and take this off, take it off camera so I don't end up destroying it. Did you know that doing these stuff through the camera is actually quite difficult? Okay, well there we go. As you can see, his head just kind of comes off at the top, and then you can take out the mouthpiece and put it into here. This one gives him one really wide eye and one kind of squinty eye, which is a very I always say Seth MacFarlane, which is super wrong and the wrong character entirely. A very Todd McFarlane-like look, where it gives him kind of a crazy evil eye thing going on, which I absolutely adore. It's wonderful. That is such a better facial feature. I love when they have sort of this as an option. And, so next up, I say, as he's not going to be able to ever stand up ever again, please, there we go. Next up, all important, I will never not leave this out, it's his crazy prehensile tongue. So that's going to go right into there. There you go. That's the Venom we know and love. He also does come with some crazy symbiote claws that you can replace his hands with if you would like him to kind of be symbioting around in both the long and short variety. These are some shorter ones. And you can kind of, I think, attach them together even to make a super long symbiote thing. I saw in some of the preview pictures that, like, yeah, you can, like, take these apart and make them longer. So, like, you can take this off here, as I do it off camera, and then, like, double up the length of one of the claws to give him, like, a super long one. And you could do this with all of them to give him one super massive, like, long tentacle thing, which is really cool. I love the adaptability of that. That said, I don't think I'm going to be using them, mostly because, well, we'll see. I kind of haven't decided on a pose. I want to recreate a Marvel vs. Capcom attack to go up on my desk there. He does not come with a cool little Deadpool like effects stand. He just comes with a regular sort of stand that you can hold him up with. Not a fan of regular stands. I'm more a fan of stands that are kind of built in. But there we go. The Revoltech Venom. He's super cool. Probably like the best Venom I've ever seen for a figure. He has like little bits of symbiote kind of flying off him. Very dynamic, and that's what I love about it. So I'm going to pose him up, get him ready, and throw him onto my shelf. So we'll go see that in a sec. Ah, there he goes. I did it. I defeated Venom. See you guys in a sec. Alright, so as we can see here, we have put the Venom with the Deadpool to make an awesome 2v2 featuring characters who, well, only one of them's actually in Marvel Infinite. Regardless, though, one cool thing that I actually learned, you can put the tentacle things onto his back, which look really cool. The only thing is, the tentacles make him just heavy enough that he can't actually stand on his own, so I did have to use the stand. I really wish he included one of those little stands that Deadpool has, but yeah, there we go. Doing a bit of a point off, his articulated finger pointing directly at Mr. Right over here. So yeah, that is the Revoltech Yamaguchi Venom. It's really good. I really like it. If you're a fan of Venom as a character, I think this is better than any old American figure. And yeah, put it in your collection if you're a Marvel vs. Capcom fan or just a Marvel fan. Heck, even a Capcom fan. I'm sure it looked pretty cool there. So yeah.